Hey everyone, Set here. If you saw my tier list, you'll know that I thought Beebo was very strong. In fact, I think he's going to change the meta. I'm going to, in this video, talk about why I think that in detail, in addition to some insane techs that I think lead Beebo to be that good. And I want to give a big shout out to Kara just before we start this guide. He is the one who discovered all of the techs I'm going to list today, gave the build recommendations and the skill ordering, and I literally could not make this video without him. I think he is the world's best Beebo right now. Certainly has the most hours and has done the most limit testing. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Now when it comes to Beebo's skill orderings, you're going to want to start with Shift. This is because his early levels are so bad, his scaling hasn't kicked in. Bomb damage is bad. R&B is good for poke, but without Shift you can't position well enough to capitalize off that, and if you get pushed, you're just going to be outclassed in terms of damage and mobility. And so you need that Shift just to help you play evasively. As such, you should start with Shift, level Q for minion farm, and then go R&B, which is when you're kind of okay to start fighting. You then want to go Q, of course, get your ultimate, max Shift, level 2 R, and then finally your level 2 R&B. The reason here that you're maxing Shift is because after that additional second cooldown reduction on the third level, you always will have either the boost in dash or you'll have the movement steroid, which is kind of OP because you can constantly have buffed movement on your character. Qmax sounds like a good idea to start, but since you're charging your bomb up anyway and trying to light up the shot, you're spending that 3 or 4 seconds to do it, so the cooldown reduction isn't actually that helpful. Hope this helps. We'll now move on to do the next section. When it comes to Beebo's builds, there's only one standout for the damage build. That's going to be Mind Blade with Turbo Booster for the extra MS. If you wanted to go hybrid for a bit of like tankier play, Mind Blade plus Vibe Infuser is definitely the way to go. And then if you wanted to mix it up and go for a tank build where you're focused on Peel or Engage, Helm of Giganticism with Scholar or Vibe Infuser is the choice. It's now time for the most exciting part of the video, which are going to be the Beebo techs, and this is where Beebo really starts to shine. So the first thing is that you can, of course, just like characters, you can boost the distance that the bomb will travel using health packs. And so just comparing normal bomb to bomb with health pack, a lot further, obviously. That's pretty exciting. Another insane tech, this one actually is really, really crazy and helps offset the movement issue that Beebo has, is going to be the fact that you can actually grapple to bombs. So, see if I can do this first try. Okay, we don't talk about it. Need I say any more? Absolutely insane. Teammates can do this as well. Get it here. Yep, if you like land them on a wall, you can't hit the ground first, evidently. If you land it on a wall, then it will start mantling. That's pretty well known, but also very useful. Another absolute insane movement mechanic is that you can actually grapple onto a bomb while it's mantling and get rocketed. There we go. Okay. Very, very, very crazy. There's also techs with Bungee, which is unsurprising, but really, really cool. So if we Bungee up here, and we place our bomb here, maybe trying to hit that wall or something. Big, big blow up, right? So definitely combining this with health packs maybe is a crazy angle. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Okay, yeah, so when you combine the three of them, it's obviously very fucking ridiculous. I mean, ridiculously awesome. Bomb blocks Hudson ult as well. There's car drive-by combos with Void Celeste and Shiv. All of those ultimates are going to be ongoing as you car through people. You can stack Mind Blade by healing teammates with your R&B. This one is situationally extremely important. For scrims, I think this is going to be revolutionary when comps start kind of come out that utilize Beebo maybe. You can actually capture base camps with Q. So earlier I was talking about how good Beebo zoning is. Now if you're in a fight where maybe you and another team are fighting over a base camp, they're really, really strong in late game scrims. This is obviously really, really good because teammates either have to kill your bomb or they need to die, basically, and push it or just wait it out. So really, really good zoning and really, really strong. And you actually go through the bungee, you don't get bounced. So that's also very interesting. You can also rescue turtle bombs this way. Yep, so that's pretty crazy. I'm sure that you can think about tons and tons of engage in that regard with like a Celeste, for example. You can car through walls if myth ghosted. You can also send bombs through walls if myth ghosted, both of which are not, like, they're not surprising, but they are pretty crazy when you think about it. You can team frog jump with bombs, which is pretty huge, although that's obviously very situational. You can block Chunker Cannon with bombs. You can block Bishop ult with bombs, which is also very helpful. You can block KP hook with bombs, so these are like really good for shielding almost, actually. And of course, if KP hooks your bomb, then you have a big opportunity to blow it up in his face. One thing to be warned of is that you can actually be hooked out of car, which is a bit of a problem. I mean, it's not a problem, but it is kind of scary. You can do the pod racing, which is getting a glide boost with your charged LMB. I don't know if I can really do it that well. I think that one we got a little bit of a boost, but let's see. So versus a little bit of a boost there. This one's kind of niche, and if you're cycling your RMB and then you start gliding, it'll stay locked on whichever pick you chose. So you saw I came up with ice there, so we'll spin for fire. That was ice again, but you'll see that ice is still locked, and then when we open up RMB, we have ice. Situationally helpful. This one's pretty helpful, so you can pre-charge your LMB, and then you can cast bomb, and your bomb will go farther. If you cast your bomb while ulting, it'll place it in the passenger seat. Just like that. And then when you arrive on contact, you'll have this big bomb explosion, which is really, really huge if you're engaging. One more quick one is that you can actually bait out a bomb and pick it up at last second, just as Car was doing in this clip here. You might be able to bait some dash util with this one, so it is pretty useful in game. But anyway, guys, that's going to wrap up the video. These are all the texts we've found so far. If there are more in the future, I will be sure to drop them in the description. And please go check Caro out. He is the GOAT for this. I will see you all in the next one.